Hey all, Finks here. Today's deck is 4 drops are good. This deck is celebrating 2 recently buffed 4 drops in Shanna, which got moved from a 4-2 to a 4-4. Plus 2 power buffs are really strong in Marvel Snap, a 6-turn game where every point of energy spent counts. On reveal, add a random 1-cost card to each location. Usually you want to hold Shanna until the very end of the game if you can, because there's things like Blade, things like Ebony Maw and Titania that can really, hinder you if they're played out early, but if you play them on turn 6, kind of negate a lot of that downside. But she's gotten a lot stronger. On average, you're getting about 410 worth of stats. You can get some crazy high rolls, but sometimes you get things like Hood. So it's a really interesting card. You have to really kind of weigh your pros and cons and look at it kind of statistically if you want to play her as well as possible. And then we also have Enchantress, again, a 2-point power swing from a 4-6 or 4-4 to a 4-6. Enchantress is everywhere now. She just became a premium statted 4-drop. Really easy to just plug and play into any deck that doesn't really heavily rely on ongoings, and she's made a big shift in the meta. Patriot decks on the decline, kind of Devil Soar, Darkhawk decks on the decline. All these decks that were relying on these powerful ongoing abilities to get super high stats are now really kept in check by Enchantress being a lot more popular. I think that this is a great change. I think tech cards being strong in Marvel Snap, a lot of people view that as a negative of the game. I think it's a huge positive. I think it's why the game feels as tight and cool and kind of countery as it does personally. So I really like this change, and I've been throwing her in a lot of decks because she's so strong. And we just wanted to highlight just 4 drops in general with this deck, with a deck that uses both Zabu and Sarah. So we can get Zabu down on hopefully turns 2 or 3, and then Sarah down on 5. We can play 3 4 drops on turn 6, like a old school Zabu deck. So if you get kind of your perfect line of Zabu into Sarah on 5 and you have your powerful 4 drops, really hard to lose with this deck. Really fun deck to pilot. We have 3 1-drops in here, an Iceman, Korg, and Nightcrawler. I would probably fit in Nebula for either Korg or Nightcrawler, whichever one you want to kind of figure out and move out of there. This was played actually before Nebula was released. On the 2-drop slot, we have Scorpion to complement our Zabu. I think Scorpion is the king of 2-drops currently, running him in tons and tons of decks. I have been for a long time. With the very light nerf to Lizard, I think Scorpion is kind of the ipso facto best 2-drop right now. And then we have Maximus. You usually don't necessarily want to play Maximus on curve. You can in a pinch, but he's really good to fit into that last turn of the Sarah turn. If you have like Sarah, Zabu down, you can play 2 4-drops of Maximus. If you just have the Sarah down, you can play like a 4-drop Maximus and a 1-drop. So lots of flexibility on that final turn, and Maximus just stats for the cost, I think, is becoming really strong, like I said, with the Enchantress change. This deck is really good. I climbed decently in Infinite with it right before the end of last season. Really flexible kind of deck. You can move the 4-drops around how you please, but really fun, and I hope that you enjoy taking this on the ladder. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, check down below. You can subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content, and you can catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Okay, I don't like anything that's been going on so far. You speak to your hair, so don't recommend anything? What are you talking about? I don't even think I'm going to play there, because I'm going to get a Shanna in there later. It's like ultimate variants in general, but also sim for Ryan Gonzalez era. Yeah, I just, I don't know, I could never imagine doing that. What if we Kazar? Iceman into Ultron. If they don't play like a Blue Marvel or something. I think I gotta win with their Ultron. If I fulfill with Ultron, I add 6, and then I minus 3. If they fulfill, they add 1 plus 3. Way better. I also have priority. I got your Ultron, na 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 boo boo. Ultron's way better than theirs, chat, by the way. Get destroyed. Oh! Alrighty then. Am I ever just Shannaing here? No, I can't. Too crazy. I can't do it. Just add the White Queen stuff in my hand. Hey, yo, Victor! Thank you so much for the super chat donation. Says thanks for your content. Thank you for being here. Yo, another Khazar? Oh. One drop deck versus one drop deck? Probably a Shanna mirror. You get the Shanna back. This feels so rough. I can just take the blue marble out. But taking the blue marble out also takes out my Khazar. Oof. Maybe I just Shanna? The Shanna play is a bit psycho, but maybe it's fine. Just go Shanna left. Into Sarah, into Puke. Just hope it doesn't backfire. Maybe it gets me a hood this time and I get a devil. Okay, it's fine. Dude, now this Enchantress right is going to go hard. I guess this does run me out of space a bit. Which is sometimes one of the main problems with Shanna. But I think we just end up Enchantressing right and just winning no matter what. So we're probably not all that worried. I almost don't even want a Sarah. This is such a weird turn. I almost wonder if the Scorpion gives me more benefit than Sarahing. Is it wild that I want a Scorpion instead of Sarah? I think there's any reason to move. I'm gonna Scorpion instead of Sarah. I think it's literally just a better play. Like, what do I top deck that I need to hit? Maybe the Maximus is just stronger, smarter? I don't really want to give them cards that, whatever, we'll just Maximus. Because the Enchantress, I want it to be a surprise. Yeah, the Maximus is rough, dude. Oh, the Iceman. Iceman dumpstered me, huh? The Iceman like soloed my ass, dude. Wasn't for the Iceman, we had a super easy win. I'm guessing their turn is just Chavez left. We're going -6 left with this. I think this still just wins. Pretty sure this still just wins. The Nightcrawler and Scorpion don't really matter because the Khazar is getting shut off. But this goes -6 left, -6 right. It's -7 middle, but we still don't get a W and we can't really adjust it so that we get a win. Plus we're losing 2. But we just win left. Like they're getting -6 left from the Khazar and the Blue Marvel showing off. We are getting -1, but I mean, that's just not that worth it. What if I snap here? Enchantress right, bones left. You gotta look at how much everything costs. I wish it would work. Why do they Yondu? Do they not have Shavas in the deck? Enchantress is so good, dude. The the Enchantress value is out of control, man. Enchantress value out of control. I've talked about it a few times, but what I want to do when I do merch, it's going to be very, very high quality shirts that are just like one kind of flat color, or maybe kind of like a textured design color, but then just have a little B logo probably right here on the arm, like just a small one on the arm, like a patch. Or maybe even like a right on like the top, like a little patch, just like it's like a polo shirt or something like that. Super, super high quality stuff, like something you could wear out to the bar and it doesn't look like it's streamer merch is the kind of stuff I want to make. And then sweatshirt, actually very similar to the ones I'm wearing. I'm full Northern Line right now, so don't laugh. But I got the Northern Line shirt. I also have the Northern Line sweat shorts with the patch on it. I'd also do sweat shorts with the same thing with the patch. A Northern Line dripped out of my gourd right now, actually. Yeah, there's no true aggro, I would say, in Snap. It's more like tempo. Yeah, I'm a very big simpler is better kind of dude. I don't want to throw initiative and hope to get let's hide the Shanna in here. Let's hope they play one more thing outright. We're not even going to play the Nightcrawler, because if we can Enchantress their Patriots up, like play one more out here. Huge. Actually not huge, because we wanted to Enchantress on this. Wait, now I'm very confused. So there's gonna Mystique Patriot middle? They had this lined up from the get-go? They Mystique Patriot were screwed, right? It's plus 12 to everything. If we went like here, this would be plus 7, 2, plus 11. Let's just play it out though. Hopefully we can... Oh, we're gonna win. Look at that. Unless it's a hood, right? Oh, Jesus. Can you imagine if that was hood, right? Oh man, that would be spooky. Everyone? All you faced today was Galactus? I haven't seen a single Galactus deck today. Yeah, that's because I'm high elo and you're a bad elo and the bad players play Galactus. Am I right? But you know what I mean? Yo, we can get a double Shanna, possibly, chat. I kind of want a double Shanna. I don't, even if it's bad. The Volt. I think double Shanna is just going to be the play here. We're probably going to lose to like double Doom and stuff, but imagine if we don't. You know what I mean? Super Scroll? Giving him Sarah doesn't matter. We'll let it ride. Double Shane equals double the hoods. Double Sarah. Now, if they play double Doom, they probably win. Actually, I think it's a bit more complicated than that. Because I could definitely win middle if they double Doom. I also slam at crossbones. If they Doom, right? They get 10 middle. We could very easily beat that. Could be Odin. Then they would just get a Shanna, and they would just get a double Shanna, but then we have +3, so we're just winning. I think we got him. Decent. Oh, kills the Ebony Maw. Kind of cracked. Double Blade. Look at that. The Electra on the right, killing the Ebony Maw. Insane. Electra's not going to be enough to beat a Doom, though, unfortunately. Fortunately, not enough to beat a Doom. But it all depends on what they get. They do also have the Khazar buff. Oh, they only got the crossbones. Pog. Easy game. They do have a lot of energy, though. They do be having a lot of energy. You know what we say, chat? Win all 3 lanes. Profit. Trifecta. It's a great word. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to call winning all 3 lanes. I wish that they had the announcer say it. Victory. Trifecta. Kind of like kind of got those how you say, oh, what was I gonna say? I actually don't even know. Do we just give him Maximus or we Captain America left? We're probably gonna fulfill, so this ends up being 6 anyway, plus we don't give them draw. Just goes Scampton America. But I also made Enchantress left, depending on what they play. I'm not gonna Enchantress left. Hopefully we can get a crossbones there, though. Can you do the Black Panther game break next game? It doesn't work anymore. I'm happy you saw that video, though. It was really fun. I used to do a lot of combos like that, but fortunately they no longer work, most of them. They patched it. I think we go crossbones. Let's just keep playing big numbers left. They probably do have Spectrum stuff, but like how scary is their Spectrum right now? I'm more scared of a Destroyer currently. Definitely expecting a Destroyer to come left. They have to play a pretty big card left. Like maybe there's a Warpath, we're in trouble. Punisher, I'm not that scared of. Like a Destroyer left is just straight up not that scary. Yeah, opponent agrees. Destroyer left just straight up is not that scary right now. GG's. This is scary because we all like. What did they discard, chat? By the way, Punisher should be a 3/4. No, a 3/4 would be psycho overpowered. Being a 3/4 would be so strong. Enchantress the Goose? Why? I feel like people just say things. What benefit do I get from Enchantressing their goose? Man, this is tough. Enchantressing my Zabu is very mean of them. But we're just playing bigger cards than them every turn, which is cool. Still up by quite a bit in total power. The only thing we're scared about is a Skillmonger. We might just... Oh, can't play at middle anymore. Wait, we're gonna have priorities, so if they Skillmonger us, we're just gonna lose if we try and do the Shanna plan. I guess we just Enchantress and hope that we get another card we can play alongside the Maximus. Try and stay ahead as best we can. They played 4 cards. Mysterio must be out. The -1 power Mysterio, though. Okay, the Skillmonger now, which is really good for us if we want to try and do the Shanna thing. Can't Shanna middle though, which is a bit of an issue. Should be enough though, right? I guess if this is the real Mysterio, we're in trouble. So I wanted to Shanna middle. Figure that out. Figure that out when it happens. If we get like Titania or... Oh, look at that Titania chat. Oh, baby. Shanna OP? Right as he says it, man. And we could get like a Titania. Boom. I think that Hearthstone is still significantly bigger than Marvel Snap. But that could just be from a creator side. It's kind of hard to... hard to connect all of it. I don't want to start Maximusing. We will. We will indeed. Wolverine me, man. It was the OG of the arena. Very true, man. Yeah, Hafu's been rank 1 in TFT. She was the rank 1 arena player for a while. The first time they ever put out stats on it, even though she would get cooked because she's a woman in gaming. I think that we go 3-2 next turn. I think Zabu Kazar. Honestly, we might not be able to land a Crossbones if we do that. We probably just go White Queen to get extra power so that we can land a Crossbones right if we need to. Just scared that, like, if this is a... Yeah, so now we're going to be able to get it. Had we not, I think we... Like, if we had played the Kazar here, we would have only gotten to a tie. So we wouldn't have been able to play out our cards in the right order that we wanted.
All systems go.
Okay. So they... Did they get Swarms? Did get Swarms. So they have Swarm, Chavez, and 16 left, or Swarm, 12 power, and 9 left. I don't think we could beat 16 left. We probably don't try. We just try and beat Swarm, Chavez in either spot. So Swarm, Chavez right adds 15. That would go to 25. We need to add 13 right. So we can do that with this. This bit risky. Does this lose to Swarm Chavez middle? Swarm Chavez is plus 12 to get to 18. This beats Swarm Chavez middle and Swarm Chavez right. I'm pretty sure we have a win here. Now they could do the Psycho Apocalypse play. They could go Apocalypse Chavez right. Ooh, that's a good point. If they play mid, they risk hitting the Swarms. So they can't really play mid. It's actually really good intel. So we lose to Swarm APOC right if they can muster that up, but we beat Swarm Chavez right, which is the most likely play. And the Maximus actually wrecks their Draco. I should have thought about that a little bit more. Nice, they did do the Chavezes. Nice. And they got a 3-power Sean. Look at that, amazing. I still think this is best though. I mean, it's really this is the big thing with the discard decks, right? Is that at high play, sometimes discard decks can feel really predictable because like I know exactly the highest power output that my opponent can do in most situations. I get Mr. Beast a lot, which I think is hilarious. I don't think I look very much like Mr. Beast, but I get Mr. Beast a lot. I think it's just because I'm on YouTube and people who are on YouTube are like, oh, Mr. Beast. Yeah. I really hope, chat. I really hope they try and carnage this Bucky Barnes, because they might just not know. Sometimes you don't know that if you carnage the Bucky Barnes, you're in for a world of hurt. You think they're gonna do it? I really hope they carnage the Bucky Barnes. Come on. Oh wait, no, this is actually really good for them. You piece. He eats the whole thing. But they're gonna get Scorpion Cord, so. Also Chris Hemsworth. I'll take Chris Hemsworth. Maybe you could say I'm Chris Hemsworth mixed with Chris Pratt. Like little multitude, combine them both, you know what I mean? Maybe if they run Null at some point, we can Enchantress them. Let's just Maximus over in Dark Dimension to start. Actually, maybe we go White Queen. Get a look at their hand. Let's delve into their hand a bit, shall we? Death.
All systems go.
Which is unplayable currently. I think this is pretty good. Win all 3 lanes profit. What do you think, chat? Win all 3 lanes profit? Lionel Messi? I'm like 8 inches taller than that dude. Chris Pratsworth. Yeah, new death, the Rooster Deathlock kind of Death Squawk. Death Squawk variant. I don't really oh, because Deathlock, Death Squawk. Like I don't understand this, but I do understand it actually. What all 3 lanes profit, chat? They played a lot of cards right. We're winning right, which is really nice. We're not winning right. We're tying right. But we're winning all overall. Scorp diff, by the way. This Scorpion, let's figure it out. This Scorpion was 2, 4, 6. Yeah, dude. The opponent agrees. The Scorp diff, man. The Scorp diff went wild. Opponent agrees that the Scorp diff was too much to handle. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.